Hi guys, my name is Njambi Gaitho and I am the freelance digital executive here at Parents Magazine. Make sure you check my Yetu. It is your home for entertainment and lifestyle things. Manage your time well. My shift starts at 6 and then at work, I work. Anything that involves picking out your thoughts or your mind, I'm there. TikTok allows you to be yourself. I feel like on TikTok you can be the truest version of yourself. I'd rather go on TikTok and watch mtu akikamua. The sleeping is a silent, I'd say that. I studied for journalism and mass communication at Masinde University. I graduated last year was 2022, right? After that, then I went job hunting, and the first job I got was in social media, so that's how I got myself in the social media world. TikTok. I'd be TikTok because I feel like TikTok allows you to be yourself. There's so much diversification in it and so much creativity. Yeah, so I'd be TikTok. Teaching. Yeah, I'd be teaching. Anything that involves picking out your thoughts or your mind, I'm there. So I also want to pursue teaching maybe later in life. So that's something I'd definitely do. I'd not say hate. I'd say it feels like so much work when we have to diversify content for every social media platform. Like you can't post what you posted on Instagram, you can't post it on YouTube. You have to make it more a YouTube video. So I think content diversification is my least liked trend. I wake up at 4:30 in the morning. My shift starts at 6, so before then I have to schedule some work before 6 gets there. So I schedule everything I have to schedule, and then around 10 I go to work. And then at work, I work. I don't know how to explain my work, but it's basically posting on social media, creating content, curating content for different platforms. And on a good day or when I have time, I write articles. I also do podcasts. And then my work ends at around 5 or 5:30 in the evening. I go back home, prepare something. I sleep very early. So by 9, I'm already out. Yeah. So that means I'm more of a morning person than a night person. I think I've had pretty good heights in my career, but I think the most basic and the most thing that I love more about my career is that I do something that I'm very comfortable in. I think in our time, kuna watu wengi wanafanya wanaenda job just for the sake of it. But for me, I feel like I really enjoy social media managing, and that is the biggest achievement so far. But I've also had some pretty big interviews with big people. I've interviewed Sifuna, I've interviewed Cleo Malala, I've interviewed Mother Karua, I've interviewed so many people, and I feel like that's also a thing. That's also a good thing in my career. I think you just need to manage your time well. Time management is key in any social media for any social media manager, that is, because at the end of the day you have so much on your hands that you have to do at a very limited time. So the better you know how to manage your time, the easier it will be for you. I think one of my favorite campaigns was the Easter campaign that we did. That was during the Easter period. I felt like it was so challenging because you meet people and they do not relate to that. But now you have to make them relate to it, or not make them, but just curate them in a way that will make them fit for whatever content that you want. So it's really pushed me to communicate with people to meet different people, just talk to them and make them understand that it's just content. That you don't have to agree with what we're doing. You just have to give us maybe what you're doing. But I think the Easter campaign was my favorite yet. Hey, how to get away with murder? Because Annalise Keating, God, Viola Davis is my icon. I'm going to meet her one day. Oh God. And when I do, I think I've watched How to Get Away with Murder like 3 times now, and I feel like I need to rewatch it because every time I get new insight. You know that movie that unamaliza, or that series unamalizanga, and you wonder, now what am I supposed to do with my life? That is How to Get Away with Murder for me, and just because Annalise is the main character. Sleeping is not a silent, I'd say that. But I think I can sing. I've never tried singing professionally, but I sing in the bathroom, so that counts.
Okay, give us a line.
No, please. Don't put me on the spot. I have to remain with one. I'd rather eliminate Instagram. There's just so much fakeness, if that's a word. People don't. On TikTok, I feel like on TikTok you can be the truest version of yourself. There's so much creativity. There's so much authenticity. You can move from Aziad and go to Daddy's Girl in a minute. Those are 2 different worlds, but they are TikTok famous people. But on Instagram, I think there's just a visual that people have to put, maybe picha nzuri ukiwa kwa nini, what is it called, in studio or in places, and I feel like that's not life. That's just a fake or a vague version of life that they present there. I'd rather go on TikTok and watch mtu akikamua. I take a nap because I feel like that is something very usual in this line of work, because most of the time your work involves a lot of thinking. You have to put your mind and your body and everything into what you're doing for it to come out the way you want it to. So usually I get that a lot, and so when I sleep I feel like nitaamka nikiwa, and I'm able to view things on a different angle from what I was thinking before. So yeah, sleeping or taking a nap. I think most of these things you just have to learn on the job, because you don't know what will come tomorrow. We didn't know that threat was about to come up, but it came up and we adapted. So I think how I stay up to date with what is happening is just you open your eyes and your head is just all open to accept any change that comes in.